Hello everybody, welcome to Roblox Gusto. We have some exciting things to talk about in this video, and the topic we'll be focusing on today is the new working codes for All-Star Tower Defense. But of course, before we dive into this video, I've got a question for you. Have you subscribed to this channel yet? If you aren't, you're missing out on quite a lot here. So make sure to subscribe so you will always get the latest information about Roblox from us. Anyways, like I said in the beginning, let's dive right into this video. Beginning with the first code we have, Ticket Update. Now, this code was added during All-Star Tower Defense's ticket update that launched a few months ago. When the update launched, developers decided to pair it up together with a code that would slightly help new players that are just driving into the game. Therefore, this code grants you guys 400 gems, which may not be much, but still is helpful in some situations. When redeeming this code, make sure that nothing is spelled with uppercase letters, and there are no spaces in between words. Coming in at number 2, we have the code Ow Ouch. The code Ow Ouch has been in the game for quite a while now, meaning that it isn't new, but it's definitely worth redeeming, since it is still active to this day. Giving you the same amount of rewards was the last code, which is 400 gems. Ow Ouch may not be the most generous code, but adding the last two codes together, you'll be getting a total of 800 gems, which is a great amount to start with as a beginner. Moving on to the third code on this list, we have All-Stars Spring. Now, unlike the previous two codes that we mentioned on this list, this code is a tiny bit more generous since it gives you 450 gems instead of 400. Next up at number 4, we have Changes June. This code also gives you the same rewards as the previous one we were just talking about. It is one of the most recently added codes to the game since it was just released in June and grants you 450 gems when redeemed. Heading to number 5, we have New April Update. Although this code was clearly made in April, it still remains working to this day, and the developers actually configured it recently. Redeeming it will grant you 450 gems just like the others. Aside from that, you really want to make sure to redeem this one before the rest, especially because of the fact that it might expire soon. Next up at number 6, we have the code Summer Woo 2022. This code is very different from the others that we have listed, mainly because you don't just get gems from this code, but also a special unit. Redeeming the code Summer Woo 2022 will grant you 750 gems and an EXP 4. It is a 6-star single ground type unit that is designed to be used as food to raise the levels of other characters, rather than to be used in a game. It can only be obtained by evolving EXP 3, getting from the daily spin with a 5% chance, or by redeeming this code. Diving to the next code, we have ASTD1 mil likes. This special code is a lot more generous than the first few codes on this list because it doesn't grant you 400, 450, or 750 gems. Instead, it gives you a whopping 1250 gems. This will definitely be helpful whether or not you are a beginner, intermediate, or pro player. Obviously, it was created to celebrate the game's milestone of reaching 1 million likes, so the developers decided to be extra generous with this one. And finally, the last code we have is Navy X Flame 130K No Leak. This code has been added very recently and is considered pretty new in the game. It's a pretty long one, so make sure that when you redeem it, type it out correctly and make sure that the letters that are supposed to be capitalized are typed in uppercase. Anyways, redeeming this one will give you 500 gems, an ultra rare reward, and another XP 4. This is by far the most helpful code that you'll get to redeem, and you also don't have to worry about it expiring anytime soon since it's new. Alright guys, so unfortunately this video has come to an end. That is it on the new working codes for All-Star Tower Defense. Since you guys have reached here, I just want to remind you to subscribe so you will not miss any of our upcoming Roblox videos. Also, like the video as it helps us beat the YouTube algorithm and lets this topic be delivered to more people. And lastly, share this video so we can inform others. With that, thank you so much for watching, goodbye, and I'll see you in the next video.